Well, for the last thing I want to talk about with the Cubs, just I kind of want to bring up as we're approaching the halfway point in the season. It's very early to be drawing any conclusions, but I thought it was
I think
time
I
I
think you're safe on this one though, but go
yeah
ahead. I know
I
where you're
thought
going with this, and they made the best
yeah
decision.
yeah
Got to
I
eat
think
some
I
crow on this one, Smitty.
yeah I need to give myself the L. I'm gonna throw the big blue navy L flag that the Cubs like to fly for some reason when they lose games. I'll take the L on my preseason diatribe against Jed Hoyer and the practice of the Cubs. Their free agent signings that I said a lot, many times, were confusing activity with accomplishment. Specifically, I railed against the idea of signing Dansby Swanson, as I characterize it as like essentially winning fourth prize in a race of four as the famed 2023 shortstop class. Any one of those four players were available to the Cubs, I thought, and I thought Swanson would have been the least valuable. And so far, I couldn't be more wrong. Number one, I'm going to start at the bottom of the list. I'm just going to go by WAR for right now.
There
And
you go.
the both Trey Turner, who I was endorsing by far to be the next Cubs shortstop for the next decade or so. He's got a .9 WAR right now, which is, I mean, win above replacement. He's on a $300 million, however many year contract with the Phillies now. You're looking for more than .9 WAR out of your shortstop. Ironically enough, probably my second choice would have been Carlos Correa. I've been pining for him to go to my Tigers for
I
the last two
never
years.
understood it, but go ahead.
He signed a 6-year deal for $200 million with the Twins, and he has the same .9 WAR
It
with the
hasn't played a
Twins.
lot.
Yeah, he hasn't even played that. Which, yeah, when he does play, we'll see. But the other one that I didn't really consider a whole lot because he never really came up in Cubs potential conversations was Xander Bogaerts, who ended up with your aforementioned San Diego Padres, who are chronically underachieving. He's got a more respectable 1.6 WAR, which you could certainly live with. But what's interesting in all this and why it was remarkable and enough for me to make a segment over is Dansby Swanson. My disparaging remarks couldn't have been further from the truth. He has a 2.9 WAR, which is by far the best of the 2023 shortstop class, free agent class. He's actually the highest WAR of any of the five teams that we cover here. There's no one on those teams with a higher WAR right now, believe it or not. Luis Roberts actually pretty close, and we'll get to that when we get to our Major League A-holes All-Star nominations. But yeah, so essentially he is 2 wins better than both Carlos Correa and Trey Turner, and over a win better than Xander Bogart. So I'm going to take the L there. I think I need to take the L from time to time. I say all sorts of audacious things, and when I'm wrong, I need to point it out. So
Yeah,
so
you do.
far, so far halfway through the season, I'm way off. Of course,
Way
all
off.
these contracts are. Well, I think Swanson's is actually the shortest, or no, it's a 7-year deal. So Correa's would be the shortest. So I guess we can draw conclusions after 6 years. But so far, I'm going to take the L.
Word Hole Media.